So students, we are going to discuss how you can download papers when the access is not available. So obviously, if you are going to download papers from the university, then there is an access, and the access is again limited to some of the journals, some of the databases or repositories. But like in the COVID time, you have to download papers while sitting at home. I'm going to briefly explain the ways to download papers. Students, keep in mind, you should not be downloading the papers whatever is available on the internet. Rather, you have to go for something which is good, which is authentic. So precisely, I'm not going in a detail of what is authentic, and authenticity is defined in research, and like in what ways. But anyways, to cut it short, these are some of the websites which are quite authentic, or you can go on the HEC Digital Library. You will find a number of databases which are listed, which are quite good, authentic, and where you can rely. Anyways, I'm going to send these links to you, and you can search papers according to your interest. And once you get a paper, obviously when you're gonna search papers according to your interest, then you will find you can at least read the abstract. Once you are clear about the abstract, and when you find something in the abstract, then better is to download rather just go and punch some keywords and keep on downloading. It's not a good way. Rather, you should go for something which is good and try to be very precise, very focused. For your convenience, I have opened two or three of the databases, and here I can uh, uh, I'm going to write something of my interest. Like, I am interested to download papers about organizational politics. So here I find some of the papers. Here I have the article. I'm going to open it, and you can see. uh, I won't be having the access of this paper. Here I can see I'll have to pay 44 USD dollars. And then if I'm going to purchase the issue, it's too costly. I literally can't pay from my pocket. So all I can do is to copy the URL. I'm going to copy, and I have this website. This website is so important for you. Science-hub.tw. So just note it down and paste that URL over here and click on the open. You can easily open the papers. Organizational politics and deviance, exploring the role of political skill. And here you can see the paper. The access is now available. All you need to have uh, uh, this science hub, and it's obviously available everywhere, but I guess across the world. So let's take another example from the same web link, the database, and I'm going to download this paper. Again, what I have to do, I have to copy this URL, and I'm going to paste over here so I can download this paper as well. You can see I can quite easily download paper. So just remember, the name of the site is Science Dash Hub. We call it the Science Hub. So the paper is available. We can go for some more options like Belay Online. I can write what should be my variable of interest. It can be, so I'm going to write here my variable of interest is HR practices. So I got a few papers, and I'm going to download this paper. The process is same. I'm going to copy the URL. I'm going to paste in this Science Hub. So the paper is now with you. Well, there is another site, and that is Emerald. I can follow the same procedure. So here I'm going to punch like service quality. So here is a paper, but I guess is something of my interest. Copy URL, and I'm going to paste. All right, students. Now you can see I can't download paper from Science Hub from the Emerald, and here is an issue, right? So still this access is not available provided that Science Hub. So precisely you can download maybe papers from the common repositories, the common databases. But there are few exemptions, and you won't be able to download papers from some of the journals from some of the websites. Now, what's the other way of downloading papers? You can go and you can. There is another option, and that is, students, this option is a bit lethargic. It's not as much complicated, but it's a bit time consuming as compared to Science Hub. It's not as much complicated, but I would recommend to go first to the Science Hub. And in case if you can't download paper, and if you find the paper, the abstract is interesting, and there is something for you in the paper, then you can go for this side. Just note it down, and then what I have to do, I have to either I can copy the title and paste over here, and keep in mind you have to check this part, scientific articles, and search on this source. So I can see I found this I found this paper on this site. Just click on again the Science Hub, and it's going to be downloaded. So the paper is available. There is another way, maybe the proxy is different, the way he's accessing the paper is different. So this site is also very important, and sometimes it takes time. So I can give you another example, and students, you can copy this title, or otherwise you can copy this DOI number. But for that, you have to copy the DOI number from 10. And I'm going to copy this number and paste over here. And that scientific articles is already checked. I'm going to search. So I found, again, we can click on any of the option, but better is to start with the Science Hub, and I can download paper. So that's it. It's quite easy, and thanks to this Science Hub, it's literally a blessing for us, and we can download papers quite easily. And all the best. Keep on downloading and keep on doing good work.